The lesson has been learned. The warning has been heeded. And tonight, the future king and queen are taking no chances. In a move that signals a fundamental shift in the modern monarchy, the Prince and Princess of Wales are implementing a drastic, unprecedented plan. Their mission? To protect their youngest son, Prince Louis, from the same cruel pressures that shattered his uncle, Prince Harry. This is not about palace protocols. This is about a parent's deepest fear. And the action they are taking right now will redefine what it means to be a heir to the throne forever. Welcome to Royal Report 24/7, the channel dedicated to uncovering the strategic moves behind the royal headlines. If you believe the most important royal stories are about protecting the next generation, you are in the right place. Before we reveal the specific, shocking steps William and Kate are taking to shield Louis, you need to be part of our community. Subscribe to Royal Report 24/7 and hit the like button right now. Your support allows us to bring you these vital reports. Share this video to spread this important story. Now, let's delve into the Wales protective operation. The specter of Prince Harry hangs heavy over the House of Windsor. His story, told in his memoir Spare, was a cry of pain from a man who felt invisible, overshadowed, and trapped by the accident of his birth order. He was the backup, the understudy, the one whose entire life was defined by not being the heir. The trauma of that role, amplified by a relentless media, led to a rupture that nearly broke the monarchy. William and Kate watched this tragedy unfold in real time. They saw a brother become a stranger, and they have made a silent, solemn vow. History will not repeat itself with their own children. For Prince George, the path is clear. He is the future king. But for Princess Charlotte, and especially for Prince Louis, the path was murky. Until now, our sources within Kensington Palace reveal that a comprehensive, long-term strategy, internally referred to as the anchoring protocol, is now being actively implemented. This is not a single decision, but a multi-layered plan designed to build a fortress of normalcy and purpose around Prince Louis, specifically designed to prevent the alienation and identity crisis that plagued Harry. The first and most drastic pillar of this plan involves the media. William and Kate are formally restructuring the long-standing media agreement regarding the children. While George and Charlotte will gradually be introduced to more official duties as they grow older, Louis will be granted a protected status. The palace will drastically limit the release of his official photos and videos. He will not be expected to appear on the balcony for every major event. His first day of school will not be a global media circus. The goal is to give him a childhood, not a constant public performance. This is a direct response to the show pony treatment Harry often described. William, who witnessed the swarming paparazzi that hounded his mother and the intense scrutiny on his brother, is drawing a line in the sand. He is using his power as the future king to create a new normal for his second son. The second pillar of the plan is even more revolutionary. It concerns Louis's future role. The old model for a heir was vague and often destructive. Cut ribbons, support charities, and wait in the wings. William and Kate are throwing that model out. Instead, they are proactively building a unique, modern, and purposeful identity for Louis, completely separate from the shadow of the throne. Our sources indicate that they are already considering specific fields where Louis can make a genuine impact. Areas like technology, environmental innovation, or the arts, sectors that are globally relevant but operate outside the traditional royal sphere. They are not waiting until he's 20 to figure this out. They are laying the groundwork now by tailoring his education and exposure to these worlds from a young age. They want him to wake up every morning with a mission that is his own, not one that was handed down to him by centuries of tradition. But the third pillar is the most personal. It is about family dynamics. Insiders note that William is making a conscious, daily effort to ensure Louis never feels like a heir within his own home. This means dedicated, one-on-one time with his father. It means celebrating Louis's achievements, his art, his sports, his personality, with the same fervor as George's more constitutionally significant milestones. William is determined that his sons will not just be prince and heir, but true brothers and allies. Kate's role in this is equally crucial. She is the architect of their home's emotional environment. She is ensuring that their residence in Windsor, Adelaide Cottage, is a true sanctuary, a place of noise, fun, and mess. A world away from the formality of palace life that Harry found so suffocating. She is fostering a fierce bond between all three children, but particularly between George and Louis, hoping to build a partnership that William and Harry ultimately lost. The timing of this anchoring protocol is critical. Louis is at an age where his personality is shining through, energetic, funny, and uninhibited. The Waleses want to protect that spirit. They know that the teenage years are when identity crises can take root. By establishing these boundaries and this sense of self now, they are building his psychological defenses for the challenges to come. This is also a clear message to the institution. King Charles may be the monarch, but William and Kate are the CEOs of their own family unit. They are asserting their authority over their children's upbringing in a way that is unprecedented for heirs to the throne. They are showing that the power of the future crown will be used to protect its youngest members, not sacrifice them. The public reaction to this subtle shift has been overwhelmingly positive. People see Louis's joyful, sometimes cheeky, antics, and they see a normal child. The Wales strategy to preserve that normality is being seen as a deeply humane and modern approach to parenting under an impossible spotlight. But what does this mean for the monarchy's future? It signals the end of the rigid, hierarchical family structure. The future King William V will preside over a more fluid, supportive royal family, where each member has a valued and distinct role, not just a title. It is a monarchy adapting to survive in the 21st century, learning from the traumas of the 20th. Prince Louis may never know the full extent of the protective fortress his parents are building around him. He will just know a childhood filled with love, purpose, and a remarkable degree of freedom for a prince. He will be anchored by his family, not adrift in his role. William and Kate are not just raising a prince. They are healing a generational wound. They looked at the fate of Prince Harry and saw a cautionary tale. And they are moving heaven and earth to ensure their beloved Louis writes a completely different story. His story, the anchoring protocol, is a living, evolving strategy that will shape the next decade of royal life. To follow this story as it continues to unfold, and to understand how it will change the monarchy forever, you need to stay with us. Like this video to support our channel. Share it with anyone who follows the royal family. And most importantly, subscribe to Royal Report 24/7 and hit the notification bell. We are your source for the stories that define the royal future. Thank you for watching.